Hello viewer, welcome to Paris International Show. My name is Austin James. Today we shall be talking on this topic, some common errors in English grammar and pronunciation, part 2. We have part 1 then previously. Today is part 2. And then in this very part, I will tell you a few of grammar, but more of pronunciation. I'm going to start with grammar. Now, you are telling somebody that this food has a very nice taste, and then the person said, wow, I want to test it. The person tested it and said, wow, have you seen the way it is? Seen the way it tastes? Have you seen it? It tastes nice. Yes, I can see it. It tastes nice. You don't see it with your eyes. Use your tongue. How can you use your tongue to taste food, then you see it? If you ask me, I will tell you, no, I have not seen it. Put it in my eyes, let me see it very well, because I'm not seeing the taste. You don't talk about the taste, that to see the taste. No, you notice the taste. Right? Use one of your sense organs, which is the tongue, to notice the taste. You don't see the taste. Alright, so you test it with your tongue. That's one. Now, one agrees with a person and agrees to rather a plan. You don't agree to a non-living thing, right? Even the living things, you don't agree to all. In fact, you only agree to a person. Maybe you came up with a suggestion or a plan, and you tell somebody, do you agree with that? Do you agree with that? How can you have an agreement with my plan? You have an agreement with me. So when you have an agreement with me, you're automatically having an agreement to my plan. You don't agree with a proposal. You agree to a proposal. Do you know, hey, Mr. Paul proposed to me. Oh, you agree to Mr. Paul's proposal, not with. So when you agree to his proposal, you automatically agree with Mr. Paul, because he is a human being. Alright? The with there means working together with Mr. Paul, coming together in agreement. That's with. So you don't come together in agreement with a proposal or a plan. You only come in agreement with a human being that makes the plan or proposal. You see? Now, you can imagine somebody is having everywhere smelling. Everywhere smelling. You notice you see the outdoor? Check this place. Have you seen it? It's smelling. Check it around. Have you seen the way it smells? Have you seen it? It smells. How can you say seeing? Have you seen it? You don't say it that way. You know, the challenge we have in Nigeria is that when they speak wrong English, they use something to cover up their ignorance or foolishness. I call it foolishness. Why? I remember those in the law philosophy, the philosophy said that if you're, how do they say it by the way? Those who do not know and one who does not know and does not know that he does not know is a fool. The one who does not know and does not know that he does not know is a fool. One who does not know and one who knows that he does not know and he doesn't want to know is a fool. And the one that knows that he does not know and he wants to know is wise. Now, it's very hard for you to hear from the mouth of those people that speak fluently that English is not our language. It's very hard. It's not common among those people that speak well. Because they have nothing to cover up. They speak well. So those ones that don't know how to speak, use that, such statements in not our language. It's a borrowed language. Let me quickly write the word first, borrowed. Alright, that it is a borrowed language. It's not our language. You borrow. Okay, when you talk about the English or borrowed language, it comes from the mouth of the ignorance, those people that don't know how to speak using the right diction, and then those of them don't know how to speak simple grammar. Those are the ones. The lower class English speakers speak that. They're the ones that speak that. They say that just to use it to give them the mindset to continue with their ignorance while with foolishness. I'll tell you something. The word borrow in question, see, is borrow. 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 Verb. It's pronounced as borrow. It's not borrow. It's borrow. Borrow. So when you borrow something, right? Just like lend. 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 Verb as well. When you borrow something, it means to borrow means to get something from somebody with an intention to return it back to the owner. That's what borrow. You have that with the intention of getting it back to the owner. That's borrow. And the person that gives you with the intention of getting it back from you lends you. So you don't tell somebody, please, maybe some students do that in the class, please borrow me your ruler, borrow me your pencil. What you say, it's not pencil, pencil. So what you say is that, please lend me your pen, lend me your eraser. Oh, I just wish parents have called the children together and listen to me. All right, so that's it. Now, think of it the other way around. You said borrow. Okay, fine. Now, we said, as a teacher teaching English, please, if a teacher that is taking English, mathematics in your school is having much issues in English, please stop him. Yeah, if you want your school to grow in English, because English language is what really makes people to believe that a child really attended a good school. When a child speaks well, first thing people ask, which school do you attend? Man, I love the way you speak. Which school do you attend? That's what happens. I'm serious. Just like me, many people ask me questions, many parents, which school are you teaching? I want to enroll my child in that school. Many ask me. Even some children ask me, which school is that? I said, what do you intend to ask? Why are you asking? I want to get there. I want to learn. You see? So now the child should speak nicely. Okay, the mathematics teacher says like this. Maybe this is 2, and this is 2 again. Alright? Now this is 4, and this is 3. And then he is saying 2 minus 3. The teachers or the learners say cannot. It's not supposed to say cannot. They're not supposed to say cannot. It's not standard to say cannot. They should say what? Impossible. 2 minus 3, impossible. That's right English. So not 2 minus 3 cannot. Please. It's not. It's a standard. Now, they say you borrow 1 from 2 and add to this, it becomes 12. And then 12 minus 3 is what? 9. You put 9 here. Okay, if you say so, let's assume this is the way the mathematics ends. This is how. Let's just assume it ends here. Let's not move further. But you know what? If you say so, you borrow 1 from 2 and add to this one, it becomes what? That one is 10. That makes it 12. 12 minus 3 is 9. I ask a question here. When you borrow, after everything, because you borrow something with the intention of returning it to the owner, at the end of it, do you return the one you borrowed? When you get the answer, do you return the one you borrowed from the other two? After solving the mathematics, you don't return it. So why using the word borrow? You don't borrow. What do? You pick 1 from 2. You don't collect. Because that 2 doesn't give to you. When they give to you, collect it. When they give to you, you collect it. So you don't collect. You only pick from it and add to the other 2. It becomes 10. Right? So that's it. You don't borrow, because if you borrow at the end of mathematics, you have to return it. You don't use the word borrow. Okay, fine. That same manner, you don't borrow English. When you borrow English, when will you return the English to the owners of the English language? When, since you've been borrowing, since for a long time, those people that don't know how to speak English in Nigeria have been borrowing English. When will they return the English? When you speak Yoruba, you don't complain that it's a borrowed language. When you speak Igbo, you're not from Igbo, you speak Igbo, you don't complain that it's a borrowed language. But when you speak English, which is lingua franca, and you have some errors where everybody's centered in English, it now becomes a borrowed language. That's it. Now, we move on straight to this. Now, yes, as I said, agree to different thing entirely. All right? That's it. Next one, I still come back to the grammar. Let's touch pronunciation as well. By the way, this is impossible. 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 This one here is a prefix, which is a letter or letters added to the end of a word to give change in meaning. Change, not change. It's not change. Change. Change in meaning. Change. Noun and verb. I need a change. I need a positive change. Positive change, I need a positive change. When you say you need a positive change, that's what now in that sentence. I don't like this. Could you please change it? I want you to change it. That's a verb. You change it. So that's it. Alright, so we move on. There is no word like, I said before, cucumber or cucumber. 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 That's how exactly how you call this word. Cucumber. Cucumber. Not cucumber or cucumber. Cucumber. Alright. There is no word like neglect. Oh, I beg your pardon. Neglect. It's neglect. Neglected. Neglect. So it's called neglect. Check it out here. Neglect. Verb. Right? Neglect it. Verb here. That's verb and then adjective. Neglected, not neglected. No one like wanted. It's called wanted, not wanted. It's wanted. Wanted, not wanted. Let me go to the errors you think you always pronounce them correctly. Let me go to this one. You may think that you are perfect in those ones. No word like name. There is no word like name. It is pronounced as name. 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 Okay, wanted. Verb here rather. Also adjective. I wanted the first one. That's what I wanted. Verb. This is a wanted person. He or she is a wanted person. That's adjective. Right? Modifying the noun wanted. Right? It doesn't qualify, it modifies. To modify means to give a slight change or difference in meaning. That's the word modify. Now, name. This name is noun. Right? A noun is a name. A name of a person, animal, place, or thing, whatever. A name is a name. Whether it's a name of a person, it is a name. A name of an animal, it is a name. Place or thing, whatever it is what? A name. That's all. So a noun is a name. Right? So now it's name. Now, which part of speech again? Verb. To name the baby. You want to name the baby. Verb. So you name the baby. Right? So now we proceed. Now the word like I mentioned that word before is zero. Is zero. Zero. Not zero. Zero. Okay, now we proceed. I'll tell you more as to proceed. No word like cupboard in English language is called cupboard. 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 It's not cupboard. Cupboard. Put it in the cupboard. Can you put this stuff in the cupboard? Put it in the cupboard. It's not stuff, stuff. Right? Cupboard, not cupboard. No word like this. We don't have any word like effort. It is pronounced as effort. 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 Now, so you put more effort, put more effort, put more effort, not effort. We don't have any word like method. Is what? Method. 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 Right? Method. At the same time, I'd like to know this. We don't have any word like excuse me, don't have any word like science. This word is science. Science is correct. Science. Science. Now, while this one is science, 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 it has tryptophan here. Excuse me, it has tryptophan. And why we have a stress mark here in this transcription is because the word science has a tryptophan in the pronunciation, in the transcription, in the pronunciation as well. But one thing is that when you have the stress mark here to know that the word this is not identified as one vowel sound. It's a combination of this one, I beg your pardon, this one, and this one. You see, the I sound, which is one of the 8 diphthongs, otherwise known as the glides, while the schwa, which is one of the 12 pair of vowels, the schwa, right? That's combined with this one. When the two of them come together, we have a stress mark because they have made it to become 2 syllables. 2 syllables. Why? Because that is the reason. With the help of this one and this one, that becomes 2 syllables in this word. Why? Because whenever you have a syllable that is monosyllabic, any word that is syllabic rather, does not require a stress mark. A monosyllable doesn't require a stress mark in transcription. But from two and above, like disyllable, polysyllable, stuff like that, and then they require a stress mark, but the position of the stress mark varies. Maybe the second syllable, third, the fourth, and if you fall the second syllable, most likely the third syllable, the other ones go down this other way, which is what? The secondary stress mark. Alright, this is the main or primary stress mark. So it signs, that reminds me of this word. There is no word like, there's no word like calcium. Calcium. It's not calcium. It's what? Calcium. Calcium, not calcium. 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 And then we don't have anyone like Celsius. So we don't have anyone like no one like calcium is calcium, calcium, and no one like Celsius or Celsius is pronounced as Celsius, Celsius, calcium, Celsius, 25 degrees Celsius, 49, 45 degrees Celsius, Celsius, not Celsius. It's quite important. So, to check your teachers, especially the science teachers, even the English teachers, most of the English teachers in Nigeria are ignorant of good pronunciation. So we need to check. Let's see. Now, we don't have any word like this. Biology, 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 or biology. I repeat, biology, biology, biology. Capital is 0. We don't have any word like that. This word is pronounced as biology, biology, biology. How? This way. Biology, biology, biology. That's the pronunciation. And next one, we have this word. This one is not geography or geography or geography or geography. No. The I sound is not there. And the O sound is not there. Watch it. Geography, 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 not geography, geography. It doesn't have O sound, not no O sound in it. And it doesn't have A sound, not geogra, it's geography. That's the right pronunciation to this word here. You see, that is the reason you need to teach, and the teacher should be able to take the children, teach them sounds properly. The use of the 12 pure vowels, we don't have only 5 vowels. Some say 6, adding Y. No, we have 20 pure vowels, 20 vowels rather. The 20 vowels split into two main groups known as the 12 pure vowels and the 8 diphthongs. Alright, the 12 pure vowels are E, 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 A, O, U, A, R, E. While the 8 diphthongs are I, OW, OI, A, O, O. I'm going to write it down here at the end of the class. And then please, as you're watching me, don't forget, my name is Austin James once more. It's interesting. This class, very interesting. A lot of people need this. As you're watching, please don't fear. We go to different schools, train the pupils, the students, and then train the teachers sometimes on seminars, all right? Different schools. And then while the program, the center, we are located here in Lekki, Lagos, Nigeria. But we go far to places and train people. Some professionals in different corporate organizations learn from us. So we learn, we go. So some people travel down to Nigeria and they sometimes they have transactions with Nigeria and they're looking for, and they have issues in English. That's our job. We change them, make them speak English, understand English, read and write, speak English. That's it. Now and then we also even some movie stars, teach them how to use the right diction. It's not all about acting. Teach them how to use the right diction, right? And then in this center, where I am right here, is called number 7, Letters Base, Alagoton of Mobile Road, Lekki, Lagos. So my phone number is 0803-265-0353. We also have kids. They come down here after school in the evening class from 4 p.m. every Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. So every Tuesday and Thursday from 4 p.m. to 5:30 p.m. each day. Then every Friday from 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. Sometimes 5:30 p.m. as the case may be. Then on Saturday from 9 in the morning till 3 p.m. because we have a lot of activities. There you're going to learn talk shows, phonetics, and use them in public speaking like talk shows, newscasting, jingle advertisement, motivational talks, and storytellings, reading skills we do, and then the kids come here to learn in this place. They learn a lot. The kids come here to learn. They learn a lot. We go as far as training them how to act using the right diction, how they're acting. We learn a lot. So if you move into, go to searching more, you will see some of our activities that we've gone far in Paris International. The children have been doing some of the activities. That's it. So bring the children down here. Registration is 10,000 naira. First payment 11,000 naira. Why? Because each day a child comes to class, he comes with 1,000 naira. That's daily payment, and 4 days in a week. I repeat, every Tuesday and Thursday, 4 p.m. to 5:30 p.m. each day. Then on Friday, from 3 p.m. to 5:30 p.m. to 5 o'clock or 5:30 p.m. as the case may be. And then on Saturday from 9 in the morning, 3 to 3 o'clock, we go on to it at Alagoton Letters Base, 7 Letters Base Alagoton off Mobile Road, Lekki, Lagos, Nigeria. We proceed. And one more thing, we're going to close registration at any time soon. Registration will be closed at any time soon. It is either be closed or the registration fee be, it will double the amount or we close it. One of those things, I don't know yet. We move on. This is very important. When they come, the way we train the kids don't use phone a sound to know how the sound is being pronounced. The kids go straight to Oxford Dictionary because the transcription here, it gets to Oxford Dictionary. Oxford Dictionary gives you exactly this transcription. We have other dictionary pronouncing and other pronouncing dictionary. But you know what? The other ones, the English words pronounced dictionaries would not give you exactly this transcription in different dictionaries because they have different symbols that they operate with. But Oxford Dictionary is the one we use in Nigeria for WAEC or West Africa. West Africa Examination Council, WAEC, uses Oxford Dictionary phonetic symbols to ask questions. That's the one we use. So what I transcribe is based on what you see in the Oxford Dictionary. Don't say it's the same thing. Let me check. It's not the same thing. We teach, we know the differences. It's not the same thing. Oxford Dictionary will give you exactly the best what we want. So follow the instruction. It's not the same thing. Go straight. You get it. So this word is biology. Biology. This one here, geography. Geography. You see? Now, that reminds me. If I want to transcribe many words in many, John like said, diocese, diocese, or diocese, is diocese, not diocese, diocese, and many others. Orange, orange, and then many. So okay, let me just write this word, orange. Orange. Orange is like this. That's it. Orange is not orange. Right? It's orange. No plus. It's plus. Plus. 1 plus 1, not 1 plus 1. It's not dozen, it's dozen. Dozen. Dozen, not dozen. Dozen. It's not does, it's does. I love the way he does it. I love the way he does it. Not the way he does it. He does it. She doesn't like it. She doesn't, not doesn't. Doesn't, doesn't, doesn't too. But this one ends with T, doesn't. Not doesn't, no, doesn't. This one doesn't, doesn't. No O sound. So she doesn't like it. He doesn't like it. All right. Now we proceed. I'll show you more as you watch us. Show you more. All right. It's interesting. I can tell you, it's very, very interesting. As you're watching, don't forget, share, like the videos, share the videos. Alright, like the videos, share the videos. Alright, follow us up, subscribe. Alright, subscribe. It's very interesting. Very, very interesting. Subscribe. So this is some common errors in English grammar and pronunciation. You're still learning. There's a whole lot of them, but we're still learning. Okay. Now we proceed, right? We don't have any word like machete in English. It's pronounced as machete. Machete. It's not machete, it's machete. That has been pronounced machete. Right? It's pronounced as machete. Now this word is not, this is how you see, this one here is project as a verb, same word. Look at it. Project. So you have to project from this edge to the next edge, from this edge to the other edge. You project. You project. You project. Project. You don't write project. You write project. You're writing a project. Project. Project, not project. Project is a verb. So when you project, that's a verb. So you see how the English language, the part of speech involves part of speech synchronizes with phonetics, part of speech synchronizes with phonetics. I'll show you more. I'll show you more. Watch it. Now look at this word. You see, do we have here? I just believe. Let me bring the last one up over here. All right. Now look at. So see, so if you write here, project as a noun, you project it. Now then project, you write a project, you handle a project. Now this one, perfect, that's perfect. What is it? That's a perfect job, that's a perfect job, that's adjective, modifying the noun job. Okay. Now, what you're doing is perfect. That's perfect. That's perfect. That's perfect is a noun. In that sentence, perfect is a noun. Now look at this. But we take this one perfect, the same spellings, but one perfect, just like the two here. These two, right? Now perfect. That's a verb. Do that thing and perfect on it. Try to perfect on it. And then from the word perfect, we have perfection. From the word perfect, we have perfection. The perfection doesn't come from perfect, it comes from perfect. The perfection comes from perfect, not from perfect, from perfect. So from the word perfect, we have perfection. Right? We have perfection. So that's it. There are lots about it. So because of time, we're going to hold it there and come back. Some common errors in English grammar and pronunciation, part 3. I'll come up with part 3 in our next class. I'm sure it will be interesting. Hold on, before you leave, don't forget to subscribe, very important. Share, like the videos, share the videos, follow, subscribe, right, to our channel, subscribe. And then tell your viewers, the people you send to also subscribe, right? That's it. Share the videos to your loved ones, create an information, create an awareness to your loved ones. Let them join us in the class, right? That's it. And then my number, we go to schools and train children, train the staff, and take them on seminars. We do that. And we also train some corporate organizations, right? We train corporate organizations, including Nollywood stars and some movie stars. We train them as well. Let them know more of this. There's no beyond acting. The way you speak English, sometimes you speak in a way that is, very encouraging. Very encouraging. The viewers may not find it pleasant to watch the movie. While to you, you feel very comfortable that you have, done it. You acted real. But what about the speech? Foreign movies, they act well too, even more real, and they speak English too. So you don't speak something else and then assuming you speak in English. No. If you don't pronounce English word correctly, you're not speaking English. Take for example, I say someone's name is Chinedu. I call it Sineyu. There's no here into Nigeria, they believe that's perfect. Maybe he doesn't know how to speak it. That's communication. That's communication because Nigerians believe that you understand, as far as you understand each other, you pass the message across. That is communication. In fact, they call it communication. Whereas it's not pronounced as communication. It's pronounced like this. See the right pronunciation here. I just remember something, please. What's the time? Don't say after 7, it's past 7. After 12, it's past 12. Now we have here 5 minutes past 12, 6 minutes past 12, 9 minutes past 12. Not 9 minutes after 7. No, it's past you use. Now we have this. Communication. Maybe you are a politician or you are a lawyer and you want to defend your client in the office. Believe me, any lawyer that speaks well, when he speaks, even the chief magistrate or chief judge sits down. In fact, some of them will act as to cool down to listen to this lawyer because he speaks fluently in the court of law. A lawyer. Other lawyers, if you don't speak fluently, because you understand the terms and the law terms, you understand that, and you think that it's not necessary to pronounce it correctly, because you have studied law, you know everything about the law. But what about the one that studied law like you and is able to pronounce word correctly? Isn't that the same line with you? So that one will gain more respect in the court of law than you that doesn't know how to pronounce word correctly. It just you serve like like an embarrassment to your client. So that's it. So you learn it. Everybody has to learn it. Everybody is learning. Nobody is an embodiment of knowledge except Jesus Christ. He is the embodiment of knowledge. He is the creator of knowledge. All right, now, communication. That same thing applicable to pastors. You speak in English. Try to look at it. Apostle Paul said, study well, study more to make yourself well approved. It didn't end by saying, it didn't refer only to studying the scriptures. No. Apostle Paul was not among the disciples of Jesus Christ, but because he was learned, he wrote so many books. I think it's about, like, he wrote even more than the disciples of Jesus Christ that were with him. Apostle Paul, because he was learned. You see? So that's it. That's the reason he says study more to make yourself well approved. And then in this English, in this process, I need to emphasize something very important. Please watch it. Very important. Look at it. Why you need to learn this? Is it important? No. Communication, anyhow you speak here, instead of saying Chinedu, you say Sineyu. It's understood, but that maybe you don't know how to pronounce the word correctly, but they understand that what you meant to say is what? Chinedu. If you say Sineyu, Sineyu, the person that bears the name Chinedu will come to you. So, he'll respond to you because he knows very well they're referring to him. But do you speak Igbo language? No, you don't speak it. You don't speak the language. That's not the language. But you have communication. Do you need to use bad pronunciation to get the communication? To have it? The one we pronounce words, English words here in Nigeria, and then we think that with that communication, it's not communication when you get to where the people, the owners of English language are. When you get to the native English speakers, when you get to where people that learn English pronunciation very well, using the right diction are, you don't communicate. For example, you've been made information manager in a company, and then you say, you got maybe they have maybe they have this thing or this fire incident, and everybody gather at the master point, and then gather the master point, and you make an announcement that this is the issue, this is the issue, and mistakenly say everybody when you get down there, maybe get a machete, get a machete. When you say machete, the foreigners, the exotic people say, machete, look at you, machete. It's if it were in Nigeria, the Nigerians will understand what you mean, but others don't understand. Because it's not called machete, it's called machete. Excuse me. To you, machete, you speak it very comfortably. You'll be able to pass message to Nigerians. And maybe those of them that have been here in Nigeria for some time can understand that that's how you call it here, machete. But the correct English word is what? Machete. So others don't understand what you mean. So you're not communicating. It is better to use good English and communicate and pass the message across to those people that understand good English than to use bad English and communicate. Because we learn to speak by speaking. Improve the way you speak. Because you're not going to stay in Nigeria or stay where you be using bad English all the time and communicate. You don't, not until you use bad English before you are able to communicate. Not until that. It's quite important. Right? It's quite important. So you speak like that, not speak in English. That is the reason it's difficult for you to see Nigerians acting movies, get into acting in movies with what? Going to acting in Hollywood movies. Not easy. Not easy. So you have to remain here and be the Nollywood champion. So you have to improve yourself. Go to the next level. Don't be a local champion. Improve yourself the way you speak. Train yourself. Some of the Nollywood actors have gone far, gone abroad for more training. Some within the country, they've trained themselves. They improve. So things, there are some changes in some different philosophies. Right? That's it. Very well then. When you come back, watch us out for part 3 when I will be right back. Once more, my number is 0803 265 0353. I repeat, 0803 265 0353. We also have a center here in number 7 Letters Base Alakuton of Mobile Road, Lagos, Nigeria, that we train kids after school. Get the contact, call me for more information. But the venue we're using is a temporary venue, right? Where we should thereafter move down to a permanent venue that is not be far away from this environment. Thank you very much for watching us. Get ready. When I come back, we go on part 3 of this same topic. Some common errors in English grammar and pronunciation. Thank you very much for bear with me. And once more, my name is Austin James. Goodbye.